Hi everybody, it's Diane here to make some artist trading cards. I had a bunch of better photo quality printer paper cut-offs, so I decided to cut them into something useful. So each strip I got a 3x5 card and a 2.5x3.5 card. Pretty cool, huh? It's a lot. So we're going to make all of these today on camera. No, we're not even going to touch the 3x5s. I have a few images that just happen to be in my stash of stuff. This is a scrap of paper. Isn't that pretty? I was thinking it was like an orange tree, but I think this was light strung in a tree. Get with it, Diane. Why start now? Oh, that color is good. I don't know. I think those numbers are too bold, though, for the image. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's scrapbook paper, too. Man, I don't want to cover up the numbers. Alright, you know what? We'll either place this elsewhere on that, or I'll save that for something else. And I'm just making these to make. I have no big plans for them or anything. Okay. Yeah, I need something else under there. Brown paper do anything? That would be fine. Okay. As long as I found that. How do I want to cut this? It's a lunch sack, as you can see. So Diane, did you find your glue book envelope that went missing? Nope. I even cleaned, I didn't do the whole counter, but I cleaned half. I knew it wouldn't be here, but no, it was not here. I have a feeling that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Whatever happened to that glue book envelope? Well, I don't have to glue in front of everybody, do I? Well, now I do. Okay. All right. Well, that could use a nice word, couldn't it? Do I have any nice words? No. I don't think any of those are going to do it. Let's see the Word file. And I don't think that's too exciting either. No. Too big. I haven't come across any good words in quite a long time. I don't understand that. I can make that be art. Get on with it. cheerful smile. That's nice, but stunning beauty. All right, let's try that. Or I could just get beauty. Well, that's kind of small though. All right. Okay. I don't guarantee I'm going to use that, but we'll use it as a mock-up thing. Does that make sense to anybody? Oh, here's a piece of that. That might work. That needs a rabbit or a flower or that rabbit sheet is too big. All right, let's try this. I won't fussy it. Now, I'll do it later. Well, maybe we don't need a word then if we have that. Okay, it needs ribbon or washi or something though, I think. Maybe a little flower by the rabbit? What do you have? Oh, the same old stuff. It's always off camera from you guys. Well, I don't know how exciting a brown flower is, but that might look okay. Yeah, that might do it. All right. I'll glue all this off camera. Let's see. Well, this is just a scrap of paper image too. That's not bad, but I don't know if I want to waste that. I could just find green. I don't like that. Well, let's look in the box. No. It's not bad, but no. 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 Well, what's new with you guys? As you can see, it's the same old stuff with me. Ick. No. Well, maybe some of that. Okay, what else though? No. Now just to look at that, you wouldn't think it would be tricky, would you? But it kind of is. No. That's not bad. I'm not going to do that, but that really wasn't too bad. Okay. All right, now what are you going to do with it? I don't know. Needs a word. That's not bad. Definitely something else. Butterfly? That was a question mark. And that's way over here. Okay, we have a new glue book envelope. I know where that is. All right. See this disorganized. Actually, it's not too disorganized, but this is supposed to be birds and butterflies and some other stuff, and I keep piling other stuff on top of it. Well, I said butterfly, but that's not bad. Whoops. Yeah, one fell on the floor. These are kind of a good color. Too black, too much black, I think. Well, this looks like this is going to be another dynamite video. I don't know, you guys. Every time I go to make a video lately, it's just dumb. I'm sorry. Maybe we can work with this. Alright, let me pick that one up. Right by my feet. I didn't want to step on it. Okay. Well, do we want a line? The big line up there? Maybe. That needs a ribbon. Something more. Well, that's kind of interesting. All right, that's a good start with that one. Okay, we have a bird out of a travel brochure. That's glaring. Some kind of sparrow. Possibly. That looks fine, but I don't think I want to go that route for some reason. All right, what about that route? Okay, that's not bad. This is short, as you can see. What should we do about that? Well, pretend that's a lot straighter. Well, what if we just put a text thing behind there? I think more yellowed would be good. Yeah, that's okay. So, does anybody have any big new crafts they're going to do in 2024? I can't come up with anything new. If I did or could, I'd be doing it. Okay. Is that good? Is the bird getting a little lost? A little bit? What if there was something behind it? Probably not this, but just as an example. I think that would help. Okay. All right, that's nice. Not done. Flowers or a flower maybe, or up here. I could do a washi or something. I don't know if that's too much horizontal line stuff though going on now. Okay, what other flowers do you have? You might be saying red. Well, but there's red here and a little bit there, and it might contrast nicely with that green. Let's just try it. And it's not a bright, bright red anyway. Yeah, actually, I sort of like that. Okay, we'll do a couple more of those. Small one. Whoops. Someone's being our klutz today. Okay. All right, how long is this taking? 18 minutes? Yowza. All right, I'll do one more with you guys, and then I'll finish these off by myself. I may do a few other ones. And then I'll come back and do a show and tell. Actually, that's kind of pretty. I know this is dumb. If you just had a line of washi or ribbon or something, I would just kind of go with that. I'm going to think about that one. All right, we'll do this. This was out of a magazine. Well, yeah, we could use that. It's been so gray, but it's supposed to start changing tomorrow. So by the time you see this, I'll be out of this cycle. But just gray and rainy and drab and cool and foggy, and then it like just keeps repeating itself. Is orange better? No. No, it's not. And that star, someone just had to punch a star, didn't she? All right, well, we'll have to do something about that. What if we put a strip of this? Okay. All right, that needs a butterfly. Just put that box back. Am I the only one that moans and groans when they do crafts? Okay. Well, there's orange right there. It's not bad. What was that one that fell on the floor? It's too big? Yeah, it's too big. Okay, well, let's try one of these. All right, box. Don't be a pain. Okay. Well, since we have a picture of stitching, what about fabric? Would my exploding fabric bag do anything? That's not bad. These are not my fabric scissors. Can you tell? Actually, when I first got these scissors, they used to cut fabric really well, but as you can see, they need a little sharpening. Too much, too much. That's nice. All right. Little doll. Should probably put a real button on it, right? Okay, I'll think about that. I'll think about this. I have this. I may do some more. I do not know what this is from. I don't know. Thought it was neat though. Okay, and gluing and then showing and telling. Okay, come back, guys. Okay, I'm back. They're done. This one I did keep very simple. I spattered paint in the background, scrapbook washi, dictionary words. I'm gonna make a pretty little picture, you know, in a frame. I like that. This one, I rounded some corners. I've never really done that much on ATCs, but I don't know. I just decided to give it a go. I do like it. I'll probably do it more often now. It does kind of give your work a finished look if you want to compare. That one's kind of cool. The bird. I did add a button to this one. And if you remember, the word was down here. I just couldn't get it to fit with the butterfly and whatnot. So we cut it off and moved it up. And then I have some new ones here. This very quirky illustration. When I was looking for the word brown, I found this in the dictionary. I just thought that was too funny, so I did a ATC with that. This is an old book image I've had kicking around for a long time. It was actually connected, if you could tell. But I cut it apart and then made two different ATCs. And then these last ones, these are all, the main images are those washi sticker, transparent sticker things that are hard to peel. Now this is the first one I did, and I just stuck the sticker right to the card. And then the rest of them, I did put the sticker down on white paper and then cut it off, you know, out, so background stuff wouldn't show through. This one I kind of was just using up stuff that was on my counter and then I added. And lastly, okay, and you know, keep in mind, if you're not so much into ATCs, these could definitely be journal cards. You could use them on the front of a greeting card, note card. You can use them as tucks in journals. So there's other uses than just sit around and look cool art. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day out there.